to choose. And a whole wide world is always open to do something new. No need considerations, cause there's no such obligation. The consequences are on only you. So be curious, wild, mischievous, be wise. So lucky to be young and free. So lucky to be young, so lucky to be young, so lucky to be young and free. To live without a fear and no regret, just like riding on the beginning of a boat. Still there are a million choices out there left to choose, and a whole wide world is always open to do something new. No need considerations, cause there's no such obligation. The consequences are on only you. So be curious, wild, mischievous, be wise. So lucky to be young, so lucky to be young, so lucky to be young and free.
Natasya Elvira with So Lucky to Be Young. Hello, welcome to our studio. Please do have a seat.
Welcome, Natasha. Oh my goodness,
I love your song.
magical.
It was magical. Please do have a seat. So Natasya Elvira, you are 22 and you are probably the rare jazz musicians in Indonesia from your age group. I love your song, So Lucky to Be Young.
Thank you.
You wrote it. It's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
What
Thank you very
inspired
much.
the song? It's so positive.
She wrote it herself.
Yeah.
It is very positive, so lively.
So it's just so uplifting. So lucky to be young, be wild, be mischievous, but don't forget to be wise. So beautiful.
Thank you.
Tell us about this song. How did you? I mean, what was the process of writing it?
All right. The first inspiration came last year when I first met one of my friends. Her name is Gadis, and she is actually a lot older than me. And then when she asked, "What's your age?" and I told her 20 or 21 that day, and then she looked at me like this. Oh, so lucky to be young.
It was exactly my response to her when I asked Natasha how old she is.
And then I came home and wrote the song.
Yeah.
I was actually a kind of girl that complains a lot back then.
I can't believe it. You wrote such a positive song. Okay, go on. You complained a lot back then.
And then I thought like, you bet, I don't feel that lucky to be young, and so I made this song. It was actually on the contrary to my situation at that time. Like, the song is actually what I wished that time, how young, how I,
How you want to feel.
how I wanted to feel
Right.
as a young person.
Yeah.
And I was not exactly feeling lucky
Right.
because I wrote a lyric. There's no such obligation. Meanwhile, I had some obligations that that I have to do
Yes.
that other young people don't have to do at my age.
Right, I see. But because you've written this song, you've sung it several times, especially when you do live performances. You know when we keep repeating a message in our brain,
you know,
it changes the way
it
you
changes.
feel?
It changes
It has
a lot.
changed the way you feel?
It has changed me a lot, and now I feel more like this song has to encourage young people not to complain a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
And then they have to make something.
Yes.
They have to create instead of complaining that the world is gonna change. The world is not gonna change. It has to start from yourself.
Yes,
Love
absolutely.
that. That is so inspiring. And Natasha, we saw that your music video is out as well for this song. And I love the concept about it. I just, the color palette and just the setting of everything. Can you tell us a little bit about your music video as well and sort of the behind the scenes sort of build up on how it became the music video that it is?
It's thanks to my video director. His name is Musi. He is currently based in Bali.
I see.
So
you
the
shot this in Bali, I
Yeah, the whole video was shot in Bali.
Yeah.
And the concept was his idea.
Yeah.
And it took like 4 days of meetings and briefings and only a day of shooting the whole day. It was a little bit complicated, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And I wasn't feeling tired at all after the process. It went until like 3 a.m.
Oh my. I guess you were having fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when I get to play all the instruments I actually don't play.
You don't play at all? Not even the piano?
The piano a little bit.
Oh, of course, of course. It's very interesting because you said that before you wrote this song, you complain a lot. That is actually very insightful for me from the millennial generation. I mean, what sort of challenges are the Generation Z facing right now? That of course, it's good to be positive because we need to be positive to move forward.
Yeah.
But sometimes issues are real as well, and they need to be addressed, right? I mean, it's like, I just want to know from your perspective and how you're actually going to infuse this in your work in future.
I think the problem now is social media, of course, because
Interesting.
we see a lot of people that shows I think perfection on social media, and actually in real life they are not actually that perfect. They don't have a perfect life, perfect face, and everything. And we always compare ourselves to them.
Absolutely.
So we keep feeling kekurangan gitu.
Yeah. There's something lacking. You're not enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
We never feel enough about ourselves, and the most important thing is that we have to be grateful for a lot of things in our life and start seeing the positive sides of every problems, I guess.
Yes, I love it. And I think that's why your song personally touches me so much, because even though I'm from the millennial generation, but I feel inspired. I feel like, yes, when we're young, why don't we take a little bit of...
Does it also make you think back when you were young, reminisce on the good times?
Yes, well, actually, it was not a good times. There was no good times. I mean, that's why this song, when you said it's okay to sometimes be a little bit wild, be a little bit mischievous, but don't forget to be wise. It's like just basically experience things, explore things. It's okay. It's even okay to make mistakes, actually, because because there's always forgiveness, you know, and from mistakes as well, we actually learn something about life, about ourselves, and so that we can navigate and maneuver life a little bit better, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, Natasha, jazz is still quite rare, I feel like, especially in this generation.
Yeah,
What
back
is-
then it was Andin, my generation, when I
Yes.
was your age.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
Andin.
And now for us, it's still quite rare. So what sort of influenced you into getting into jazz as a genre of music?
Actually, it was kind of a funny story. Like 5 years ago, I liked a boy who was really into jazz music. And back then, I didn't know anything about jazz at all. And
But
so,
did you start, were you singing already at that time?
I was already singing pop songs.
Yes.
And then I started listening to Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong and stuff. And so I can talk to him about it and be like interesting. And so, yeah, that's how I learned jazz.
And how did you manage to this time
Stick
really
to
fall
it,
in
yeah.
love
Oh,
with jazz?
I guess it just it was just my calling.
Yes.
I think I was born for that.
Oh,
Maybe.
Awesome.
are you still with a boy or not?
No.
But it's okay because sometimes people come in and out of our lives and they bring something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
They're there
For a
in
reason.
that time
Yes.
for a reason.
Absolutely. How very sweet. So your influence, we assume, would be Ella Fitzgerald, and then who else?
There's Julie London and Dinah Washington.
Yes.
Nancy Wilson.
Nancy.
Yeah,
I love
her
Nancy.
so much.
Yes. And you're also recently nominated for Best Jazz Musician in
Yes.
the 2023 AMI Awards. So how did you feel? How do you feel about that? Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would be nominated as a Best Jazz Artist because I have just released like my first EP. I thought it would be on my 5th year of releasing something.
Right.
But I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah.
Especially for everyone who supported me,
Yeah.
my manager, and everyone else.
Oh, that's very
That's awesome. Well, I feel like, it's been a heartfelt conversation with you, Natasha, but I think it's only fair that we play some games with you.
Yay! I love games.
We love games. So
Does this have anything to do with jazz?
Of course it does. So we've got a fishbowl here
Oh my.
with 3 different random songs, which you will
Okay.
pick. And so with whatever song that you pick, you'll have to turn that song into a jazz tune. So
All
you have to
right.
sing it in a
Oh my
Jazzy.
goodness, that's a challenge. Okay,
that is
shake
a
it,
challenge.
shake it.
it.
So she has to sing all 3.
Yes.
Okay, take your first pick. Aha, you can see that one. Oh.
Oh, peeking.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Okay. Snow. We're creating snow. There's no
It's that
snow
time
in
of the year.
What's that?
Bengawan Solo.
That's a semi-jazz, right? Okay.
Okay.
Can you sing Bengawan Solo in jazz?
I love that era.
Me too. Me too.
All right.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna have to sing it.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
All right. So picture a bossa nova beat in your head.
Okay, I
everyone.
will. Okay.
Bengawan Solo, riwayatmu ini sedari dulu jadi perhatian insani. Segitu cukup?
Wow, so lovely. Astrid Gilberto would have been proud of you.
I wish I could have met her.
I know, right? She unfortunately just passed away.
Yeah.
Just passed away last year, which was amazing.
Second one.
Okay, that was lovely. Thank you. Aha.
Here we go.
Let's see. Sorry about the snow, the fake snow. It's stuck in your
Oh my god. Rungkap.
Which song?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I guess we'll have to see.
I guess we'll have to see. This is
It's a viral dangdut song.
Oh,
okay. Go on then.
All right, it's gonna be a swing.
Okay.
Rungkat ententean.
Oh.
No tulusku mung dinggo dolanan. Apa ya? Stop mencintaimu, gawe aku ngeluh.
That's so
Yeah.
nice. You can
would
see the
never
massive
thought.
transition because Bengawan Solo was like semi-jazz.
Yeah.
A little bit keroncong-ish, which is the jazz of Indonesia. That one was so good.
Dangdut, straight to jazz.
Love it.
Amazing.
I want
Okay.
that version. The last
One more.
If we can find it.
In the middle of the snow.
Voila. Oh
There we
gosh.
go.
It's completely stuck on your fingers.
Lihat kebunku.
Oh, this
All
is
right.
a children's song. It's like Nina Bobo.
My favorite.
Go on.
Okay. And
What arrangement this time? It's not
gonna be-
bossa? It's not swing?
it's a ragtime, I guess.
Okay, go on then.
Cak, cik, cak, cik. Lihat
fast.
kebunku penuh dengan bunga. Ada yang putih dan ada yang merah. Setiap hari aku siram semua. Mawar melati, semuanya indah. You sing well as well.
She's amazing. Wow,
Jazz
I'm in the
beyond.
presence of such amazing singers.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. Ah, Natasha, it has been great to have you here. I know that you've just released your EP and you've got your nomination. Hopefully there's going to be more nominations for you because I'm very excited to see your career.
Me too.
I personally
I'm
feel-
gonna listen more to jazz now.
Oh,
Yeah.
After this
Thank you.
talk show.
Yeah, boyfriend
amazing.
doesn't like jazz or boyfriend likes jazz?
Boyfriend kind of likes jazz. I'll get him.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah, yeah.
convert him.
Yeah. You can start with Ella Fitzgerald is great. Frank Sinatra is great. Tony Bennett.
I will ask you for
Billie
that
Holiday. Yeah, even like Chad Baker. Miles Davis and all that. Oh,
my
so
God.
great, right? I know you and I can talk till the cows come home. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much, Natasha.
Looking forward to your music more and more in future.
That
Alrighty.
is right. And that wraps up our second talk show of the morning. We're now up for another short break. In the meantime, don't forget to follow our social media accounts if you haven't already. We're on Instagram, X, and YouTube at C Today News. We'll be right back.
It is X now.